fives for both teams as we're just about ready to get this one started.
24.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. Let's check out Vancouver's starting lineup. Johnson is out there with Collins, and it's Adams in at the 2 guard. And for Portland, we've got Brown. Bellamy is out there with B-Train, and it's Richards in at the center. And now, Greg, that we're into the meat of the season, are you seeing any emerging trends out there?
For a few years, the trend had been guys shooting from farther and farther out. But, Kevin, I think we're seeing a return of the big man, a more concerted effort to attack the interior.
Pass to Bellamy. Inside, Richards. Off to a good start as he gets his first shot attempt.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
Latrey. Bobcats with the rebound.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow in closing out the shooters and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
And that one drops. Richards got his second basket of the game.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Vancouver shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
Number 3 at the line for 2.
The first one falls. Both shots good from the stripe. Kicks it to Brown. Now here's Bellamy. Tight defense on him. Passes it to Richards. Back to Bellamy. Portland moving the ball around. Just 5 to shoot. Takes a 3. That one misses. So Vancouver will take it the other way. And this matchup with the Bobcats, it's their first meeting of the season. And the pass to Johnson. Lays it up off the glass.
Now they're playing working to perfection there if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
The kick out to Brown. Beyond the arc. Doesn't go for him. Ball's knocked loose. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. It's Brown on the wing. A fader. And he overshot that one, missing.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
They now take the lead.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Bellamy. Pass to Meyer. Collins with some nice D.
You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three. Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And Vancouver with the possession here. The Bobcats making the shot. Trying to get open as Johnson connects from three-point range. He's got 7.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And Adams has got the ball here for Vancouver.
Bobcats foul.
For Vancouver, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And 72% on the year. I'm sure they'd like to improve that category.
Vancouver making a switch here. Lloyd's checked in. Portland trails by 5. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Passes it to Richards. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Lloyd. First personal foul, first team foul.
Portland shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Vancouver making a switch here. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Vancouver leading by 4. Left side, Adams. There's the 3. Good on the triple.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Brown kicks to Pope. Here's Brown. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Bobcats shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. The first free throw is good. So for the Bobcats, Covington's checked in, and it's Green in for Brown. Payton, he's checked in for Vancouver. Mr. Clutch comes in for Adams. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Wilkins. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Covington. From the wing, that one wide left.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Collins wide open. He fires. And a miss there on the triple. Portland trails by 5. There's the pass to Coleman. Here's Pope. Here's the lob to the hoop. Here's Kennedy. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And free throw shooting, not necessarily one of his strong suits. Only about 70% on the season.
So he comes up empty, missing both. And it's the Bobcats with the ball. It's a 5-point game. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Bobcats shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
3rd team foul.
And he makes the first.
At the line for your Bobcats, Covington.
And both free throws good for Covington. Vancouver leading by 3. Here's Mr. Clutch. Pope with the rebound.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Portland again missing. For Vancouver, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. And here's Wilkins from the arc. The Bobcats pull it in. 1:41 left to play in the first quarter. Covington's shot is off. And Vancouver with the possession here. 3-point lead. Mr. Clutch's shot is off. Here's Pope. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. And here is Wilkins. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Right wing. And so the ball is out of bounds. Wilkins touched it last.
Well, that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
Tipped away. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
And they're losing their concentration here, guys. Just sloppy with the ball.
.109 left to play here in the first. Here's Pope, defended by Wilkins. Right side, Covington. Out to the right wing. It's taken away by Payton. In transition, here comes Vancouver. Wilkins, that's good.
Assisted by
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Here's Pope. And right now he's averaging about 7 points a game. Covington against Wilkins. Collins kicks to Wilkins. Pocket 6. Another shot. Portland grabs the miss. Pope's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Got a hand on it. They recover it. Here's Mr. Clutch, defended by Covington. Kennedy. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. From deep. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so the first quarter is in the books. Vancouver leads by 5. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for your...
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And when you consider how Vancouver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
And Vancouver, who they've got, we've got Johnson, and it's Adams in at the 2 spot.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. From beyond the arc and then some. He's got 12.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Brown. And so Brown will bring it up for Portland. They trail by 6. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. For Vancouver, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Some solid defense from Brown.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there. And that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
And you love seeing that great mobile 1 drive a second time.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Nailed from 3-point land.
For 3.
I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but when coaches are always critical, it can take you out of your game. Makes you just start to think a little too much on the floor.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Hits the 3-point bomb. And now a 10-point Vancouver lead.
Their third 3-pointer in a row.
And now the first time out called here for the Bobcats.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a 4th? I'm not sure.
Portland answers.
On defense, Vancouver. Here's Meyer. And the layup fall.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. That one from long range.
Number 3.
21 points in the game.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the trip.
Pass to Coleman. And here is Brown. Portland moving the ball around. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Vancouver with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Fires the three. And again, it's Vancouver with a three.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Pass to Coleman. Now Bellamy. No points in the game yet for him. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Lets it go from deep. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Brown the pass to Meyer. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after 2 for 6 starts.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Poked away. And now Portland on the break. Here's Coleman. The three-pointer, no good. Last outing for Vancouver, it was a loss to Detroit.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, then another. Really the story of the game.
Yeah, it felt like just the entire roster was stuck in neutral. There was nobody offensively that could get anything going.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Shoots the three. Rebounded by Coleman.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
It'll be Vancouver with their first time out of the game here.
It's T-shirt bonanza.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Vancouver leading by 11. Drills it from outside. 30 points in the game.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Here's Bellamy. After Vancouver got the three-pointer. Pope's shot is good.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Kicks to Collins. And stolen by Bellamy. Here's Covington. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Down low. Here's Lloyd. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. For Vancouver, they have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6. Adams, he's checked in for Vancouver. He's off on the second. Portland trails by 11. Pass to Pope.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
The feed to Bellamy. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Bellamy's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
1:41 left in the first half. Pope the pass to Bellamy. It's good.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
At the line for your...
1:37 left in the second quarter. Adams taking his time here. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
For 3.
Adams has got 6.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
2 points. That one goes.
24.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Out to the wing. 3-pointer. And again, it's Vancouver with a 3.
How about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Bobcats.
.54 seconds left in the first half. And he banks in the layup.
Number 24.
He's got 8.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
From deep 3-point range, they get it back. Lloyd. Collins passes to Mr. Clutch. Out to the right wing. 5 on the clock. Here's Adams. Off target from outside.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Covington kicks to Pope for the 3. Rebounded by Lloyd. Lloyd's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And it's Vancouver in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And the 3-point shot has been big for them.
Vancouver, 44.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Looking at Vancouver, Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
The way they're shooting it from deep, they're going to be hard to beat. This team has a lot of confidence and lets it fly without hesitation. Defensively, you have to force them off their spots, make them put the ball on the floor.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about this home team?
Ernie, that's a lackluster performance. Lackluster effort. They didn't look sharp running their sets. They weren't cutting. They weren't hustling. Shaq, if you played in this era, you'd average 50 because guys didn't want to give the effort.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
Okay, fans, put your hands together.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Vancouver leading by 8. Bellamy is out there at B-Train. Then there's Brown, and it's Richards in at the 5 spot. That's the group on the floor for Portland. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Bellamy. And for Portland, they're shooting 43% for the game. Brown, the pass to Bellamy. Over Johnson. Here's Richards. Second chance effort. Tries yet again. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Defensive foul.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Richards.
Vancouver shooting at 44%. Pretty reasonable. No good. And it's Portland the other way to the inside. And then Bellamy with the dunk.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
From past the arc. And he's good on the 3 ball. Adams has got 12.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Brown outside. From 12 feet out. It's hauled in by Adams. Vancouver leading by 6. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Misses the three.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Here's Bellamy. And then Bellamy with the dunk.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now.
Bobcats foul. Number
Green is checked in for the Bobcats.
Second personal
Wilkins
foul.
is checked in for
First team
Vancouver.
foul.
Here's
Substitution
Adams.
on the court.
He's got 12. From deep. The rebound by Richard. Richard's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And there's the pass to Green. Pass to Brown. Shot clock at 6. He had a nice open look right there. And now just a 1-point Vancouver lead.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Here's Adams. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Adams has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Vancouver. Outside, Green. He's defended by Wilkins. Pass to Richards. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Jacks up a 3. And again, it's Vancouver with a 3.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Passes to Johnson. The dish to Adams. From downtown, it's good from long range. And it's an 8-point Vancouver lead.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, hasn't it, guys? As far as taking care of the basketball, immaculate at halftime, but he's had too many miscues here in the second half.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Coleman's checked in for the Bobcats. The 3. And again, it's Vancouver missing.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Down kicks to Green. Portland moving the ball around. To the paint. Here's Richards. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. For Vancouver, they have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line. First one falls for him. A different look now for Portland. Covington's checked in, and it's Pope in for Brown. Portland trails by 8. The pass to Coleman. Here he goes. Pass to Richards. Pass to Pope. Shot clock at 5. The 15-footer. No good off the front iron. Vancouver leading by 8. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Personal foul.
For Vancouver, they have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight. 7 for 10.
Number 3.
In social media and the cult celebrity, a lot of pitfalls for players. Brent, is the NBA doing a good job preparing them to face those very public challenges?
It's a really good question, Kevin. And I think what's interesting is to study players who've been in the NBA for a while that are embracing social media versus what you're seeing with younger players who have grown up with social media and how they handle that dynamic coming in. And I think, quite frankly, the younger players are a lot better at doing it than some of the older players.
Collins trying to break free. Got it. Good job in the low post. He's got 36.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
And the Bobcats call time here.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
And Portland making a change here. Bellamy's checked in. Here's Pope. And right now he's averaging about 7 points a game. Passes it to Green. 6 to shoot. The pass to Pope. Fires from deep. Vancouver pulls it in. 17 points was their biggest margin. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Vancouver.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3-ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
One thing you can add on to this, and you don't talk about it much as point of emphasis, but getting to the free throw line and generating easy points, that can really help you out. They got a lot of freebies.
On deep. No good. Shot missing. Now Portland takes it the other way.
He was terrific in the first half, guys. Maybe some adjustments from the opposing team coach, and he's lost a little bit of that touch here in the second.
There's the killer two-handed slam.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
Dishes it to Brown. Pass to Pope. Beyond the arc. And the shot is good. Vancouver lead has been cut down to 10 on the bucket from Brown.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Takes a 3.
Vancouver foul call. Kennedy. Second personal foul.
Vancouver making a switch here. Wilkins is checked in.
Lineup for Vancouver. Wilkins.
The Bobcats have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15. Brown against Wilkins. Brown inside. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Vancouver leading by 10. The kick out to Wilkins. Kennedy, guarded by Green. Green with the rebound. And so Green will bring it up for the Bobcats. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Mr. Clutch. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Green deciding where to go with it. And here's Brown outside, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. It's Vancouver up 10. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Portland trails by 10. And Vancouver, look at who they've got. Wilkins is out there with Adams. Then it's Collins, and it's Cannon in at the 3 set.
Their 3-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Brown against Adams. Puts up a 3. Kept alive. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Pope's shot is good.
And you got to get up tighter than that. Some players you can give that much room to, but not him.
Adams outside. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Launches a three. Shot clock reset for Vancouver. Wilkins passes to Collins. Tries again.
Shooting for Vancouver, Collins.
And that one falls for Collins.
Yeah, and their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
And so Collins nails both of them. So it's Portland now. 9-point game. Pass to Pope.
Vancouver foul call.
And Portland making a change here. Richards is checked in.
First team foul. Substitution for Portland. Richards.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. To the left wing. Pocket six. Such a wide open look.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Drains the three-pointer. And he has 42.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Passes it to Bellamy. Here's Pope. The pass to Meyer. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
Vancouver leading by 7. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to ease up off the three. And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Now take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Trying to get open is Johnson. And they get it back. Here's Adams. No good on the triple.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And denied at the rim, but they call the foul. Whistle blows, and we'll see him shoot 2 from the line.
All stops the dunk there. The best outcome in a bad situation.
At the line for 2.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
And it's Portland with the rebound. Pope's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Richards. Here's Pope. All alone. They grab their own miss. And the shot is good. Vancouver lead has been cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Richards.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Richards. Richards got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Here's Pope. And that one hits back iron. Vancouver shooting under 40% all in all for the game. And Adams kicks to Collins. Second shot opportunity, and Johnson finishes off inside. And Vancouver leads by 4.
Such a big part of what he does for this team. Just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
And the Bobcats call time here.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
During that last break, the coach of the Bobcats talked with his team. He's not happy with what he says are late rotations defensively against their three-point shooters. And at the offensive end, he wants his guys to get their own shots within the rhythm and flow of the offense. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
2 shots.
He hits both from the stripe.
Well, he's putting his game right in the face of the defense right now and just driving into the paint to get contact.
Here's Meyer. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Defensive foul.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Vancouver leading by 3. Here's Adams, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Third team foul.
That free throw missing.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And he's good on the second.
And right now at about 85% from the line, that's up from where it was in that first half.
Pope the pass to Bellamy. Drives to the hoop. Puts it up from 12. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bobcats will retain possession. Here's Bellamy. No good on the quick 3. Now here's Adams. The dish to Collins. Adams with it. Back to Collins. Adams finds Collins. Vancouver needs to get off a shot here. Clock at 2. And it's off from three-point range. Portland trails by 4. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Richards. Second personal foul, 4th team foul. At the line for Vancouver, number 3.
First free throw is good. Brown is checked in for Pope. And so he makes both from the line.
And he's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
Johnson with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. And here are the Bobcats now, trailing by 4. And they're able to recover. B-Train's shot is good. Here's Vancouver with the ball. 17 points was their biggest margin. Adams' shot is off.
And you know, it's almost as if he wore himself out with that performance in the last quarter. He hasn't had nearly the same kind of energy in this one.
Vancouver shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. Feeds it to Collins. 1:31 left in the 4th quarter. Pass to Meyer. Brown outside. Six on the shot clock. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team, just fighting to them.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. From 11 feet away, again, the Bobcats score.
And after all that time, finally, they've been able to tie it up here in the 4th quarter. What a comeback and what a finish we have in store.
It's amazing to think of what they've done here, being behind so long Now they have a legitimate chance to win this thing.
And out of bounds as Vancouver gains
Ball
possession.
goes to Vancouver.
And Collins has got the ball here for Vancouver. Kick out to Adams. To the wing right side. And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They trail by 3. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
Yeah, and looking at how much time they have, I think it's likely we'll see them try to get a good look and score quickly.
We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Meyer. Yes! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those chip-ins are easy to come by. He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
Taking 2 shots.
So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
That last one was a difference maker. It pushed it from a 2-point lead to 3.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They're trailing by 3. 23 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. .23 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Brown, money!
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Had to foul on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Number 3, 2 shots.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Can't get the 3 to fall. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Shooting for Vancouver. Number 3 at the line for 2.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Yeah, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
So it's Vancouver picking up the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.